exoskeletons. Devices designed to augment and enhance mobility are fast becoming a reality.
An exoskeleton is really beneficial because it allows us to improve certain aspects of our mobility. So, for example, if we want to walk with less effort or walk more quickly or overcome perhaps mobility disorder, which limits our movements.
But there are challenges to overcome if they're going to leave the lab and enter our everyday lives.
It's actually quite difficult to make walking easier or to reduce knee pain or to do these things that we care about, because when we walk around every day, we walk in short bouts of walking, we change speeds. We're not walking on a treadmill at a fixed speed like we do in the lab.
Now, researchers think they've made a big step forward with a smart exoskeleton that can learn as you walk.
So what we've built is an ankle exoskeleton. So this is, as you can see, a shoe with a motorized unit, sort of like a motorized boot. And it applies assistance as you're walking. So as you walk, it can apply assistance with push off. And this can both make walking easier, so require less effort, and increase walking speed.
To provide the most benefit, exoskeletons need to be carefully personalized to each user.
In the past, we've done this in the lab using a big machine which measures your breathing, your oxygen, and your carbon dioxide to understand your energy expenditure. And it's this huge lab-based equipment, and it takes hours to run these experiments. So it's not really feasible to do on devices that you might purchase and wear. And so one really cool part of this project is we figured out how to actually personalize assistance for each person as they're walking in everyday life.
When a user first puts on the device, the exoskeleton will start to monitor the way they move.
So as they're walking in short bouts, starting, stopping, and also changing speed, the device is able to collect data based on how they're moving and figure out what's the best way to assist each person.
There are various ways that the exoskeleton can tweak its support, from the timing of a boost to a step, to the torque or angle of the assistance. But to work out which intervention may be most helpful, it runs a model, trained on lab data, which predicts metabolic benefits. This then allows the exoskeleton to try different forms of assistance, ranking and comparing options until it's optimized for the best results.
And this doubles the benefits compared to a generic non-personalized controller.
And because the system is designed to work in the real world, Patrick and his team wanted to really put it through its paces. So they sent subjects out onto their university campus wearing the exoskeleton and prompted them to walk in a variety of different ways.
Walk as if you're walking across the street. Walk as if you're walking home with a group of friends at night. Walk as if you're walking home after a really bad day.
Participants walked around 9% faster and used 17% less energy while wearing the boots compared to normal shoes. Patrick says this optimization technique could have an impact across robotics.
The really exciting science takeaway is that we've developed a method for robots to optimize as humans wear them during everyday life. And so this idea and these approaches can be broadly applied to many different kinds of robotic devices beyond just exoskeletons, where you have a human and a robot working together. And so this could be an exciting chance to see developments in, for example, human-robot worker collaboration or other aspects of sort of smart home systems.
And he hopes that further research will allow the ankle exoskeleton to help those who need it most.
We've never seen a device that you can put on and take outside and move how you normally do, starting, stopping, and changing speeds, and actually see mobility benefits. And so that's really exciting because in the lab, these devices have been very promising and there's been decades of research. And now we're seeing that these can be translated to perhaps commercial products that you can buy and wear and improve your mobility and be able to do things that you otherwise couldn't do. We're excited and starting to study, how we can apply these same ideas and devices to older adults, for example, to help make walking easier and increase speed of walking, and how specific populations who have other challenges beyond just walking effort and walking speed, for example, knee pain, we can try to improve other metrics using these same sorts of personalizations approaches in the real world.